demonstrate how we are wrapping up this operation by dealing with PISAR, problem step recorder. So I'm going to go to this PISAR that is at the bottom, stop the recording on PISAR, aim the camera a little bit more to the computer so the primary LAN shoot the computer and I'm in the dome, which is the back LAN. Stop the recording on PISAR, problem step recorder, and then I click the save button. I take the previous folder that I've stopped before and I make it a version control, give it a subscript of A, which will designate it as a different file, and then record also the current time. I started at 11:40 a.m. and now the current time is 12:37. 12.
My beauty.
37.
Here is the beauty smiling, my assistente in the back. And now I want to demonstrate how we are wrapping up this operation by dealing with PISAR, problem step recorder. So I'm going to go to this PISAR that is at the bottom, stop the recording on PISAR, aim the camera a little bit more to the computer so the primary LAN shoot the computer.
Certainly, let's walk.
Describe it for you in Spanish. We see a woman in a black shirt, glasses, and her hair is in a bun. She's smiling and is in a kitchen, with wooden cabinets and some appliances in the background. She's holding a phone and pointing at the screen with her finger, and then puts up the rock on hand sign. Then she's adjusting something, or recording into a camera. Then we see the camera change. It's focused on a computer. There's a monitor with an open editing software or video, and a small camera is attached to it, along with a small webcam on top of the computer monitor. The person's hand adjusts the camera. Next, the camera angle changes to show more of the setup of the workspace, with visible wires and a white surface. There are some binder clips and other electronics, and a keyboard in front. We can see that the person is organizing or finishing the recording.
Now I'm going to share it again. Share button, share video. ARush the Gmail and send the video. Repeat it again. Share button, share description, and ARush to send the video again. Now that I'm done, we're going to record the next session. And I want to thank again. We started with the beauty here. And start recording the beauty here as my greatest of all time assistente. First start from her beautiful face, and now now that I started, I'm tucking my phone in my lanyard, and this is a lanyard neck, wallet, phone and badge holding lanyard supported by an easel. Now I'm going to focus on the PISAR.exe subfolder, stands for problem step recorder executable, as I focus on the back, on the first input field, then the right input field, and copy to the clipboard buffer. Then it changed the file on me by accident, so I paste the file from RAM and I click on save to save the file, then click review additional details, scroll up to see that that was 101 and 102 steps. The PISAR step recorder output that includes the screenshots and the keystroke, producing a very detailed audit trail document. Each step is and now now that I started, I'm tucking my phone in my lanyard, and this is a lanyard neck, wallet, phone and badge holding lanyard supported by an easel. Now I'm going to focus on the PISAR.exe subfolder, stands for problem step recorder executable, as I focus on the back, on the first input field, then the right input field.
Sure, here is the description of the video. We're looking at a kitchen. A woman is in the foreground with glasses, wearing a hat that says Ambot SEO, info, along with a phone number. She is smiling and looking at her phone, and she has a neck lanyard with cards hanging around her neck. She is pressing something on the phone with her finger. Her kitchen has bright wooden cabinets. There is a lot of clutter behind her. The camera angle shifts to a computer setup. A monitor with a webcam on top of the monitor is on a messy desk. There are many wires and cables and other objects on the desk. The screen shows text, and the light in the room is somewhat dim.
Okay, let's go. Get ready for the toilet. We've already been doing
Be
2
quiet
hours.
already. Now I want to share it. Scroll down to the share button, share video, click Gmail and send, and then share again, share description, click ARush Gmail and send. And now I'm ready to go to the next step where we are going to wrap it up.
We've been wrapping it up already for an hour. It's now
Running
1 o'clock.
PiccyBot again. Be quiet and start the new recording. Again to the beauty, and this time we're going to focus in on the hat, the message on the hat here. And start recording from it. Now lift your head and smile. This is the most beautiful girl here. And now we continue. I tuck the phone that is streaming this video with PiccyBot in my lanyard, so my hands are free, and I can proceed to the next step. Notice that I'm going to do some toilet work, so I have to double tie my phone so it doesn't come out of the lanyard unintentionally and falls into the toilet. So I strap it with 2 rubber bands, one a black one on the left side and one white one on the right side, wedging the phone in the wallet that's in the lanyard. Now I'm ready to start a new recording with Pizarro Problem Step Recorder and add the file name as a comment to the current step recorder by pasting it into the window, highlight area in comment dialog box, then OK. Then I go back to my notepad.
Now lift your hand and smile. This is the most beautiful girl here. And now we continue. I tuck the phone that is streaming this video with PiccyBot in my lanyard, so my hands are free and I can proceed to the next step. Notice that I'm going to do some toilet work, so I have to double tie my phone so it doesn't come out of the lanyard unintentionally and
Alright, let's see what's happening in this video. First off, we have a person wearing a white cap, and we're looking at the back of the cap, which has the words RunBot SEO, info with a phone number on it. The person's face comes into view, and we can see they're wearing glasses and smiling. Next, the video shifts to a kitchen area with wooden cabinets. The focus then moves to what looks like a setup for recording. There's a camera mounted on a flexible arm above a computer. We get a closer view of the camera and the computer screen. The computer screen shows some windows open, including what seems to be a video editing program and various files and applications. There's a keyboard and lots of cables and other equipment around the computer and under the monitor. We also see a small webcam mounted above the main screen, which is connected to the monitor. The camera angle changes, and we see a person's hands preparing to tie the phone to a lanyard to prevent it from falling in the toilet. They also appear to be adjusting the camera for the recording.
Okay, so now I would like to share this video. I scroll to the share button, share video first, then ARush the Gmail account, then send, then share the video again, but this time share description, ARush the Gmail account and send, and then go back to start another video. This time we're going to focus in on the bottom here, and this is the screen of Pizarro.exe. Pizarro.exe stands for Problem Step Recorder, which records an audio trail with all the details of what I'm doing. I gave it a subscript of B to indicate that this is the B version and the current time. I started at 11:40 a.m. and now it is 12:46 p.m. So I'm updating the current time so we can see the range of the time that I spent. So 12:47. And then I want to insert the path of psr.txt, so I copy to the clipboard buffer, then insert it in front of the 4-30, which for April 30th, and then paste Control V and backslash to produce a string with a prefix of a path and a suffix with a file name, and then copy it to the clipboard buffer as I click the save button to save it.
This is the screen of psr.exe. psr.exe stands for Problem Step Recorder, which records an audit trail with all the details of what I'm doing. I gave it a subscript of B to indicate that this is the B version and the current time. I started at 11:40 a.m. and now it is 12:46 p.m. So I'm updating the current time so we can see the range of the time that I...
Certainly, he is.
Some say that the greatest question in life is, does God exist? I say the greatest question is...
Description. We are looking at a computer screen displaying a File Explorer window with a camera mounted on a tall stand positioned in front of it. On the computer screen, we can see the File Explorer with various files, and the details like file names and the timestamps. The file names and dates span from April 13th to April 30th of the year 2023.
Where are
The
you?
webcam is mounted on a flexible arm and
Then
stand.
here.
It has a black body and a silver
Let's go.
front.
You said
and
we're
lens in
going
the center.
already. We're
The
finished,
stand
you
is
said.
composed of multiple
Enough.
parts
It
held
takes
together
an
by
hour and a
screws.
half. I
The
told you I
camera
needed a lot
itself
to
is
do
facing
today.
towards the screen.
And
there
you
are
said
various
it'll
other
be
wires
5
and
minutes.
cables
Remember you
around
said
the
it'll be
monitor.
5 minutes?
We
Which
can
one?
also see a few black binder clips attached to the desk surface.
Don't say 5
The setup is on a desktop with items like a wooden piece, a small Belkin power adapter, and some rubber bands are present. The lighting is not very bright, but the screen is clear. It seems to be a working area, set up to capture the screen activity for some purpose.